Welcome back to Down to Earth Tarot, Capricorns. Please hit that like button, subscribe, join the membership family. Let me know where you're watching from. Capricorn, who's asking you about your last relationship or why you and relationship could be a friendship, could be romantic, could even be a family situation. You know, take it however it resonates. But y'all are being very quiet about a relationship ending. We see this defensiveness with the overall energy. The Seven of Wands showing up again. This came up yesterday. And then we see this Five of Swords. This having to do with the conversation, a confrontation, even with this Five of Swords. But it also speaks to a loss, which is really interesting, that loss aspect. And then underneath that, I know you couldn't see that, is another 5. Drop those repeating in angel numbers you've been seeing, Capricorns. 5, 5, 55, a number of change, right? Making some major moves. But this speaks to drama. Drama. The 5 of Wands and then the 3. Shout out to those of you that are 35 years old. Oh. Capricorn. Please drop the repeating numbers. 33-year-old Capricorns, a 35. Come on, 33, 55. The 3s and the 5s. Somebody from a distance wanting to reconcile, but this is also wanting to know the tea. Family, there is somebody who has been waiting for the right moment to ask you why it is that you're single, why it is you're not hanging out with this person, why it is you don't work at this place. And it really just speaks to somebody being nosy. The only major arcana we've seen so far is this Temperance here. Shout out to the Sagittarius, Cuspers, and Cross Watchers. The Wheel of Fortune as well, the fixed signs. 2 10s. Now, this is almost why I wish I would have done this on camera. That's insane. 2 10s, 2 5s, 2 3s. The repeating numbers. There's been signs. It almost gives you the vibe that for some of you, this may be somebody who only comes around to get the tea or to figure out what the drama is. A third 10. 10, 10, fire, water, the Wheel of Fortune. It could even be somebody trying to fix this issue between you and this person, but also that 6 of Wands underneath. Somebody looking for some type of validation. And we see somebody sending out messages here, this Page of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign individual, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's the Peacock for me. The somebody showing off for appearances or doing a lot. Capricorns, this person that is coming to ask you, or let me take that back. This situation where somebody's going to ask you about your personal business, why a situation is the way that it is, why you're no longer dealing with someone or in a certain place. There's a heavy need clearly to be quiet, to say nothing, to just heal, mind your own business, and keep it moving. But heavy on the not saying anything, sleeping on this with this 4 of Swords. So I kind of want to clarify. So let's keep our 5 of Swords, excuse me, and our 5 of Wands. Because we see somebody wanting to talk about the drama, and that's the thing with this 3 of Wands, because they're not there. They weren't there. They weren't present. You see this boat here in the background, this person on it, right. They're far away. They got to see it from a distance, but this is somebody, and I wouldn't even be surprised if this wasn't a friend, somebody trying to be in the middle. Let's clarify this little question here, right, with this 5 of Swords. It's just giving the 3 of Wands again. They want to know what was going on. I saw something. I heard something. And look at the seagull. They'll eat anything, which speaks to this person just wanting to consume anything, the drama. The reasoning is so that they can spread it all around. The Judgment here, Somebody wants to know so that they can talk about it. So they have something to talk about. And when I say that, I don't mean that all they want to do is talk about you. That's the thing. But there are some people that really aren't talking about you, but they get off on knowing what's going on with you, that something's possibly wrong. I mean, the fact that you've had a falling out and they're not asking, how are you? Making sure you're okay and asking for the tea should be a big thing, or should be a red flag. Like, why do you need to explain something to somebody who wasn't there? And really, it's not looking involved. The Five of Wands, the drama that they heard about. Is this Three of Pentacles? Why do I feel like this is a workplace situation? Could also be family. And again, another three, the repeating numbers. This is a pattern with this person. I don't feel like, for some of you, it may be somebody you don't know. Excuse me. I get strongly. Let me take that back. This is somebody you don't know, or you don't know very well. A few of you, again, it could be somebody in the middle. But I wouldn't be shocked with this Page of Pentacles if this isn't somebody that like you work with. Somebody in your social circle, but not necessarily in your circle, wanting to know. Let's look at this Page of Pentacles. We see this person being very good looking with this King of Wands, but also it speaks to somebody, taking a lot of action. It speaks to somebody just wanting to be, somebody just wants to be involved. Wants to be involved, wants to take charge. Is this person trying to reconnect you, as we've seen the Three of Cups? But very driven and very determined to fix this issue. Another five. We have air, fire, now earth with the fives. This is an abandonment, a betrayal. So what is it to this King of Wands, Page of Pentacles, person on the outside, that somebody being left out in the cold, or you no longer being in communication with someone or somewhere, is problematic for them? This is somebody revealing themselves to you. Understand that. This Tower moment. Scorpio, Aries. Those of you that don't engage with this person, that don't play into this, you're going to see what this person's motives are. I almost feel, I'm almost curious to say this person is asking because they also have a relationship with this individual on some level, whether it's surface or otherwise. And I feel like this has to do with validating themselves or validating this other person. Some of you, this may be you wanting to ask a question or get involved in something, and you need not to. It's not for you to play the middle. It's not for you to, you will be looking like a fool. You will be looking like a fool. Gemini energy with the Tower in reverse. And yeah. Also, don't argue with this person. Because the Seven, it's giving confrontational. Not just the Seven of Wands, but the Five of Air and Fire. Confrontation. Don't do it. Don't fall for the trap. Don't get involved in this. But we see the betrayal with the Five of Pentacles. It looks all good. It looks very attractive. It looks like they're well-meaning and trying to, fix the situation. But really, I almost get the energy of somebody being bored. The Fool in this deck to me looks like the Hangman in this deck to me. It also looks like it's the positioning of the body, like how they're kind of floating. Of like needing to trust your gut with that High Priestess energy. And I'll pull these cards in just a second. But also that Hangman. They're just kind of being bored, looking for some type of the person looking for clarification, just coming around because out of boredom, they don't have anything better to do. So The High Priestess and the Hangman, both H's, Pisces. Oh, no, that ain't her. Hold on just a second, because it's important. See? Put them in reverse. They're not that much different. Then we see, where's our girl, the High Priestess, really quickly. That was the Empress. Why are you gonna make me work? There we go. It's the floating in air. Something being up in the air. For me. And the water. And I also feel like it could be a water sign person. Or somebody who lacks emotional intelligence. Like it speaks to somebody, somebody being very reckless. It could be, for some of you, it's somebody who's very naive. Others of you, just somebody who likes to gossip here, but really needing to have the strength to say no. To turn this person away, to resist the temptation. And for some of you with this falling out, resisting the temptation to really explain yourself. Some of you may actually have been looking for an opportunity to tell your side of the story. Don't. You know what happened. They know what happened. There's no need to explain it to anybody else. Especially, again, somebody who's not involved. See this Page of Cups here. And it's very much giving opportunist, but it's coming in motherly. Like they're coming in under the veil of being caring or concerned here with this Empress. Which also makes me feel like there's an age difference. We see the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. And then this Empress, which speaks to a mother. Could be somebody who has kids. It could be regarding children. But needing to set some serious boundaries. It's shady. It's shady. It's just something very underhanded about it with the Seven of Swords, another seven, and this time. Somebody gets, like I told you, somebody gets off by hearing somebody's bad news, hearing that, somebody was done wrong here. And that's why you got to cut this person off and be silent. One thing about this particular Queen of Swords is she's looking very prepared. Sword in her hand, other sword, making sure that it's sharp. Getting ready to really kick somebody up out of your situation. Telling somebody else to mind their own business. Mum is the word. Oh, I'm just throwing things all around. The only card that flipped up was this Judgment. Resist the urge to lay it all out there, whatever this situation is. Family. Somebody wants to hear you say that a situation was unfair, that you were done wrong. They want to see that. They want you to reveal that you were done wrong, which, why would somebody want to hear that you were done wrong? Weird. Why is this person only coming around when there's a problem? Weird. Red flag. The World. And the Six of Cups. Notice the cat here in the grass hiding. And you see the rabbit here. What else is in this person's hand? And the boy's holding a frog. It gives the vibes of somebody coming in, offer as a blessing, but really they're hunting for something. Hiding in the grass, this cat. Can you see? Yeah, my lighting's terrible. Hiding in the grass. Notice the pause here with the World, tying up those loose ends. Some of you, it is in trying to tie up these loose ends and handle your business that this person, starts to ask you the questions about what happened, what's going on. I almost feel like they know exactly. They know exactly. Notice the 7 and the 10 of Wands here. somebody really, and this is disgusting, really. Who wants to hear about somebody's bad news, all the drama, the baggage that they have? Like, misery loves company. That's exactly what this is. Yeah, coming in under the guise of being caring, but it's really the emotional immaturity. They're lacking emotions with this Page of Cups, limited in their emotions, just coming around. And again, it seems like they're coming to validate themselves. Is somebody around to find the tea so that they can say that they were right and looking for an apology here? But I also feel like for some of you, tying up these loose ends and getting a job, signing a new contract, somebody's going to be asking you too much about your business. Do not engage. It is indeed a manipulation and a mind game. See the Magician here. Which speaks to this person being very good at what it is that getting information out of people. Now the Five of Cups, all of the fives, the Hierophant, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, and now this Five of Cups, all of them. Somebody will regret if they, talk to this person, allow this person, or give them too high of a position. And right, is toxic. The Devil. Shout out to the Capricorns, drop your birthday. But yeah, it's toxic. This is to keep you in bondage. This also feels to me like how somebody wants to attach themselves to you in a toxic way. I would really watch out for this, especially if you don't know this person that well. Are they wanting to link up with you, because you share a common enemy? That'll be your next one. That will be your next enemy. Lots of red flags. I need to make a major judgment call about this. Clarify this judgment. We're going to be up out of here. So while they're trying to figure out what's wrong with you, they're the ones that are going to be embarrassed. But it really speaks to somebody liking to see somebody down and going through a tough time. The Devil here, the the Father of Lies. Burden, yeah. Somebody loves to see other people struggling and they just want to know, just out of, like I said, or here it is, out of boredom. Out of boredom. And I strongly feel, for some of you, it is indeed family. We see the peacock here. But I also feel like work. Work. It could also be somebody trying to compare themselves to you and or the other person involved, the peacocks for me in the background. Be careful if this person was involved with this person, especially if it's an ex, looking for a way in or trying to be your friend now of an ex of yours. It really speaks to somebody being mentally unstable. I need to end the situation, end the conversation, probably end your relationship with this person. Again, it's coming off like they're new, though some of you could be an older person. Because this is somebody, right? The clarity that they're seeking is going to give you all the clarity you need to figure out how to do this. Keep them on red. Keep them wondering. But don't explain yourself to this person. Capricorns, that's all I have for you today. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the membership family. Let me know where you're watching from. Big shout out to everybody in Michigan, especially Detroit and Lansing and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'll be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.